Welcome to the home of WWE news, rumors, and gossip in real time. Click the bell, subscribe, and turn on all notifications today. Don't forget to become a channel member and send a super thanks donation below. And now, your host. He is the most consistent and dedicated in YouTube history, Seanzviewent.
In the midst of WWE Crown Jewel, which has come on extra early and is on right now as we're watching the show, as we're taking it in, as we're witnessing it, as we're hearing it, as we're seeing the winners, the losers, the champions, the challengers. We got a lot of breaking news to discuss while Crown Jewel is on right now so early in the morning. We got a lot of breaking news. Remember to become a channel member today to help save and secure my future. Remember to like the video and leave your comments below. WWE is releasing, again, this is just coming out right now, a lot of names, a lot of updates, a lot of developments, and we're going to waste any more of your precious, valuable time. The WWE releasing a number of wrestlers today as part of its latest round of roster cuts, a process that the company tends to carry out around this time each year. I guess it's called spring cleaning, although not really that. Coming off summertime, now we're in October. While WWE has not made an official announcement, several talents have begun confirming their departure on social media. Body Sam Plus and Fightful Select are reporting that the latest names to be released in the WWE considered NXT North American Champion Wes Lee, which it was a surprise, which was a shock, which nobody saw coming, who signed with the WWE in late 2020 during the pandemic era. Another wrestler who was let go today is Jin Tala. Started her Evolve Pro Wrestling career in 2024 and was mainly working with WWE Evolve. Two more names who are part of the Evolve and were let go are Hayes Jamison and Summer Sorrell. The company also let go Braden BJ Ray, who was working on WWE LFG. Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions. Some would say that this is a terrible ball drop moment. Seriously, dude had everything. Dez, Xavier to AEW. Releasing Wes Lee is just beyond crazy to me. There has to be some bigger reasoning behind the decision, because that is just absolute crazy. Again, Wes Lee being let go, being removed from WWE, you gotta be kidding me. There has to be a galaxy. According to comments online, yeah, there has to be something around this one. Also, you want to talk about something else that's going to really probably set the world ablaze, the wrestling industry ablaze this morning. Something that you may not like, something that you probably did not anticipate, but it is exactly going down right now. We are receiving word that Mercedes Moné, viewers, yes, Mercedes Moné has now officially won her 10th title, her 10th championship, as if she didn't have enough gold, enough titles, enough championships. Also, we got breaking news, guys. Listen to this one. Michael Cole announces that Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins will be the main event of Crown Jewel as we are watching it and seeing it and hearing it right now. What do you think about John Cena and AJ Styles being the main event, the main attraction? Well, seeing that there is no WWE title on the line, there is no world title on the line, there is no Intercontinental title on the line, it only makes sense. It only adds up that John Cena and AJ Styles' main event tonight's WWE Crown Jewel, or should I say this morning. But if you're in Perth, Australia, it is actually nighttime right now. Cody Rhodes is the Hulk Hogan, John Cena, and Roman Reigns of this era. That is according to what Wade Barrett said on the Crown Jewel Countdown show. Again, Cody Rhodes is the Hulk Hogan, John Cena, and Roman Reigns of this era. Do you agree with that? Has Cody Rhodes took the WWE to levels and lengths that the immortal Hulk Hogan did? And listen, no matter if you like Hogan or against him, disrespect him, the fact of the matter is you cannot dispute the facts. The proof is in the pudding what Hulk Hogan did for professional wrestling and the WWE. No matter if you agree or disagree with the late, great Hulk Hogan. Also, WWE didn't show Travis Scott during the highlight video of John Cena's WrestleMania 41 win on the Crown Jewel pre-show. So it would appear as if Travis Scott has been blacklisted. Yes, you heard that right. It would appear as if Travis Scott has been blacklisted from the company. And do you feel that, what did you think about Travis Scott in the WWE? Did you think it was a good idea? Did you think it was a bad idea? Your thoughts, your comments, and your emotions on Travis Scott's time in WWE. Also, We got breaking news coming in right now. During an Instagram live session, AEW star who I just talked about, Mercedes Moné, grew visibly frustrated with fans, reportedly asking when she would go back to WWE. She made it clear that she is tired of the question. For all the love of all my fans, please don't start asking me when I'm coming back to you know where. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good place. I'm tired of that question. Mercedes Moné completed 500 days as the TBS Women's Champion and will become the longest reigning TBS Women's Champion of all time next week. As noted earlier, Mercedes Moné holds the following 10 titles, 10 championships: the AEW TBS Championship, the Women's Owen Hart Cup Tournament Championship, the CMLL Women's Championship, the Rev Pro Undisputed British Women's Championship merged with SWE's Queen of Southside Championship. She holds the EWA Women's Championship, the Bestia Women's Championship, the PTW Women's Championship, the Discovery Wrestling Scottish Women's Championship, and the Body Slam Women's Championship. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that. Mercedes Moné is definitely getting people talking this morning. Also coming through here on Seanzviewent, we are receiving word that as the WWE builds towards John Cena's retirement match set for the December the 13th in Washington, D.C., one of the biggest questions among fans is whether U.S. President Donald Trump will make an appearance for John Cena's final ever match on Saturday night at Saturday night's main event. As of now, Trump has not confirmed that he will be there to attend Cena's farewell show. WWE insiders reportedly believe that there is a real possibility he could show up, and the company is enticing leading political figures to attend. And according to the Wrestling Observer newsletter, invitations are being extended to senior political personalities, Trump being among them is plausible, though not guaranteed. One logistical factor is that Trump is scheduled to attend the Army versus Navy football game in Baltimore on the same day. Because Baltimore is relatively close to Washington, D.C., it's considered feasible for him to attend both shows. The decision to hold Cena's final match in Washington, D.C. has already brought in a heightened political backdrop to the event, making the possibility of major political attendees more natural. Some White House officials have already informed WWE that they will be there in attendance for John Cena's final ever match. WWE has a long history of collaborating with and featuring Donald Trump in storylines or celebrity appearances like Wrestlemania. If Trump attends, it could amplify media attention, not just from the wrestling world, but from political mainstream media as well. Also, we got breaking news coming in as it concerns the WWE's future and the game Triple H. In recent weeks, chatter behind the scenes at WWE is centered around Triple H and his reported growing number of missed shows and TV tapings. So Triple H has missed reportedly a lot of shows and TV tapings. Some in the company are suggesting that his political engagements, not internal wrestling politics, but real-world U.S. politics activity, may be drawing him away from his WWE duties to the detriment of the brand. According to the Wrestling Observer, Paul Triple H Levesque has missed multiple WWE tapings, multiple SmackDowns, multiple Raws, and has recently skipped multiple television tapings. Some sources inside WWE have speculated that these absences are tied to outside political commitments. However, others push back on that narrative. One person close to the game, Triple H, stated that his absence were planned in advance and that he hasn't missed any critical creative meetings. The speculation is fueled by his public appearances alongside political figures this year. For example, Triple H has reportedly made multiple visits to the White House and met with political personalities, which insiders say have added fuel to the perception that he is straddling two worlds. Another dimension of this conversation involves Triple H's leadership ambitions. Some in WWE reportedly feel he is positioning himself as a public face of the company, drawing comparisons to Dana White of the UFC. This has sometimes been called the Dana envy in backstage discussions. However, previous reports have stated that TKO wants to make Triple H the Dana White of the WWE. The internal climate in WWE appears divided. Some believe that despite his absence, the creative product is stronger under Triple H's watch than during another era or prior eras. Others worry about optics, that fans, talent, and business partners may perceive a gap between his commitments and the needs of the WWE, the company overall. One senior voice reportedly argued that the WWE product might not look much different if Triple H was involved in every show, suggesting a more hands-off strategy approach rather than micromanagement. Another underlying concern that sometimes Triple H may be more focused on how WWE is portrayed on media, especially scripted or documented content like WWE Unreal, than on the executive, than the execution of live weekly shows. So where do you stand on all of that, guys? Do you believe that Triple H's political commitments are hurting the WWE, taking so much time away, doing this, that, and the other outside of the WWE? Is that why the WWE product is suffering? Speaking about suffering, what did you think about SmackDown? What was your overall opinions? What was your review of WWE SmackDown on Friday night, just last night on the USA Network? What to you was the match of the night? What to you was the moment of the night? What was the storyline of the night? What kept you intrigued? What kept you on the edge of your seats? In my opinion, one of the better SmackDowns of 2025, if not the best SmackDown of 2025. Some calling this SmackDown the greatest SmackDown in USA history. And we all know that SmackDown has not been on the USA Network for its entire tenure. So that's why I'm saying some are saying that this is the greatest SmackDown in the history of the USA Network in the time that SmackDown has been on the USA Network. Your thoughts, your comments, and your feelings on what we got and what we saw and what we witnessed on the blue brand of SmackDown. Carmella and Corey Graves become parents once again. Also, breaking news coming in right now. Breaking news on the Hardy Boys, Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy. The Hardy Boys continue to make history as Matt and Jeff Hardy have added another championship to their resume by winning the House of Glory Tag Team titles. The victory took place at the Hog event with the Glory Comes Pride, where they defeated the main event, Jay Leon and Midas Black, to win the titles. The Hardys now hold the following set of tag team championships: the TNA World Tag Team titles, the NXT Tag Team Championships, Fourth Rope Tag Team Championship, and House of Glory Tag Team titles. They will defend the TNA and NXT titles against the Dudley Boys Team 3D in a tables match this Sunday at TNA's Bound for Glory. And there is going to be a lot of glory. There's going to be a lot at stake for the fate of that. Also, rumor, gossip, and speculation of a killing going on at WWE Crown Jewel in the event of a star being killed off from the WWE. There could be a star being killed off at WWE Crown Jewel. Not necessarily a killing, but again, WWE has killed off characters in the past. Are they about to do that again tonight at WWE Crown Jewel? Of course, all plans can change on that. But the situations keep arising, guys, because now we are receiving word that AEW star Mercedes Moné, Sasha Banks in WWE, has captured her 10th title, dethroning Alyssa Inc. for the Body Slam Women's title at a show in Denmark. In doing so, she ended what has been a 1,143-day reign by Inc. The victory cements Moné's status as one of the most dominant and decorated female wrestlers in the world today. Do you feel that she is one of the most dominant and decorated stars of professional wrestling? Is Sasha Banks, is Mercedes Moné just that good? Over the past few weeks, Moné has aggressively persuaded and pursued championships across many promotions. She has held titles in AEW, NJPW, CML, Rev Pro, and numerous independent circuits. She has changed her X name to Ultimo Mono. So, ladies and gentlemen, there is the shot, there is the look there with her holding all the titles, all the championships, all the prestige that goes along with it. Do you agree with this? She entered the Body Slam match aiming not only to win the promotion's top title, but to tie for the record for the most concurrent titles held. With this win, Moné ties all current records for most concurrent held titles, a mark held only by Ultimo Dragon. She could break his record on October the 19th when she faces Jody Threat for the Winnipeg Pro Wrestling Championship. Raven, ECW legend, ECW great. He was a former WWE star, WCW. Raven has went through it all, guys. TNA, Raven has been through it all. Raven reveals why he stopped watching wrestling during the 2001 Invasion storyline. He felt incredibly disheartened by how WWE were wasting talent. Also, breaking news, according to those in the know, Matt Riddle has finally revealed his salary while he was competing and fighting in the UFC. What did you think about his moments in UFC for Matt Riddle? A star, a WWE star, actually. Listen to this one, guys. This is very different. Actually went to therapy because he couldn't become WWF champion. This according to Raven. Also, we got breaking news coming in. WWE will head to the Petco Park in San Diego, California for Survivor Series War Game 2025 next month. It will be the last premium live event of the year. And remember, it will be a November to remember. As the Wrestling Observer is reporting that names of the wrestlers on the two teams that will participate in this year's Women's War Games match. AJ Lee will compete in her first ever War Games match where she will team up with Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, and WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Charlotte Flair and Alexis Bliss. Their opponents will be Women's Intercontinental Champion Becky Lynch, Asuka, Kairi Sane, Nia Jackson, NXT's Lash Legend. It is unknown yet if Legend will get a main roster call-up before Survivor Series, or if she will make a one-off appearance at the premium live event. So what do you think about AJ Lee being in her first ever Survivor Series War Game match? Are you for this? Are you against this? Do you think that this is good planning? Do you think it is good strategizing? It all boils down to your thoughts, your comments, and your emotions on the matter, because here on Sean View, if it weren't for you, there would be no you. Also, coming through here on Sean View, Tim, we appreciate all of you. We are receiving word right now. We are receiving word on America's Star Spangled Banner booed heavily by the Australian crowd before a WWE Crown Jewel Perth. Also, what did you think about the setup, the arena, for the RAC Arena in Perth for Crown Jewel tonight? Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, John Cena sent a final message before final match with AJ Styles at WWE Crown Jewel. What did you think about that message? Also, Indie Promotion shuts down fan accusations that Mercedes Moné is just collecting belts and leaving, because there comes a point she has to defend it. She has to go against it. WWE also releases Summer Carell from her contract. Also, Wesley, guys, I just can't get over Wesley being gone. I mean, we talked about it earlier in the video. That's how shocked I am. That is how crazed that is. Wow. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, WWE Evolve GM Stevie Turner announces her exit from the company as well. Plenty more to come. Subscribe.